Hello guys, so this week has actually been one of the worst week of me trading. No, and the worst part is that after doing your analysis for the weekend, projecting that BTC is going to buy at a particular level where you have already marked to buy, then all of a sudden, when the market officially opened, you started doing the otherwise. That's the most painful and the most psychological decision I ever made. See myself buying before you know it. After some couple of hours, I started selling. Like the psychology was not balanced. The trading psychology of me was not balanced at all. I think the loss I got so far this week has really been my fault because I was so impatient. One, then secondly, overconfident key my trading style this weekend. To be honest with you, so this actually the second no is this one is actually the third time I've taken a trade down. It just went straight loss. I think I'm going to stop for now. Today is actually Wednesday, or probably maybe tomorrow, but today is a no for me because I'm already done already. I don't think I'm able to make a very good decision in taking any trade now, except the whole of today just went off. Probably try to start afresh and check what we have, but taking a trade today is a no. Probably I'll have to wait it tomorrow and see what we have. So I'll be going to the chart and show you what really happened and what we have on the chart and some couple of loss I have, even though I've seen what I've seen so far during the weekend on my analysis video. At the end of the day, I started doing otherwise. That's the most painful part. So let's just check. Let's go to the chart so that we show you, and also maybe I can able to do my analysis for the next move that is going to be coming up on BTC, gold, and also NAS 100, depend on the structure and whatever thing that is going to be clicking on the next run to come. So let's go to the chart.
Back again. So before I dive into the analysis, if you check at the screen, if you check at the screen at this particular position, you will see that today is actually Sunday. So like I said before, I usually do this every beginning of the week, which is Sunday against Monday opening market, for us to able to see the structure and know where the market is heading to at that particular time. So this actually BTC. First, I will have to go back to the 4 hour time frame and show you guys what happened last week and some mistake I did that result for us missing this particular move. So if you actually watch my last analysis, which is the last video I uploaded before this particular one you are watching right now, you will see I told you guys that at this particular zone, let me zoom this thing out. Just go back to my recent video, you will see this thing I'm trying to show you here. If you watch on a 4 hour time frame, I told you guys that our next entry after we cut this sell and this little buy and this last sell we cut here, I told you guys that I'm supposed to buy BTC at this position, but based on I was still waiting for the sell, thinking that it's going to break this particular zone because of how level of the move was going at that time. So I was thinking it's going to break this particular zone. I keep going down, so I couldn't position to cash this buy. Rather, I was just like watching and see what it's going to do. But unfortunately, and during that time, during that day, it was actually, let me check. It was actually Friday, yes, because I hold the trade till the next day. You see, this was when I took the train. That is on Thursday. So it was on Friday. So after this little retracement back, I have to end the trade because that's already hitting up to 1 to 3 risk reward. So I told you guys that last week that here is supposed to be my next entry of buy. That's supposed to like take us from here. If you watch that video, I explained this in very well, where I told you guys that the buy is going to come from this way, maybe move to this zone or this particular zone, but I'm not actually sure how long it's going to go because the trend of the 4 hour time frame was actually downtrend. So this was all about the last signal drop. But back to last week, let me remove this. All right, fast forward to last week, Monday. This Monday. Okay, this was Sunday when I did the analysis. I told you guys that this buy is going to take us to this zone or this particular zone, but I don't know how long it's going to go. You get. So fast forward to last week Monday when the market officially opened. I actually cashed this buy that took us from here to this particular zone. But the most painful part that I told you guys was this particular buy. You know, when this move has already take us from here to this particular zone, I was thinking maybe the market is going to retrace from this zone or maybe this particular zone. I didn't even check my full trend of the market because if you check, if I try to zoom this thing a little closer, you will see that the particular trend of this has already given us something like a break. I think this was the trend line I drew at that time. Yeah. So if you watch, this thing has already given us something like a break and retest. Was it here or here? No, I think it was this particular trend line. So it has already given us something like a break. Let me draw this in so that you will see what I'm trying to do. It has already given us something like a break and retest and retest. So that has already given us a new direction that we are no longer in a downtrend, that we are no longer on an uptrend. But I didn't check that based on overconfident thinking that it's going to start retracing from this particular zone. I took a sell here when the market broke to the upside. I also came over this place. I also took another sell. That was what gave us this massive bullish candle that take us all the way from this place. I was so disappointed at my strategy last week, honestly. Look at. Meanwhile, there was a signal for me to buy at this zone. I just overlooked it. I didn't even check my analysis. I didn't even properly check what I was doing. I was just moving along the trend of this particular downtrend. And this has already given us a double bottom chart pattern that's supposed to make me to buy at this particular zone. I just overlook it and allow the market to hit up my stop loss. I was so disappointed last week, honestly. Last week was really a bad week for me. I don't know about you guys, but it was really a bad week for me. So I'm going to delete this. Let us start this afresh again because we are heading to the new week from the opening of the market. Like I always said, first of all, you check the trend of the market. As you can see so far, you can see that this is already an uptrend based on what has happened so far. It has already breaking to the upside. It's now an uptrend. The market is now is going to the uptrend. So first, mark at your recent high, which is what I did here. then mark out your recent low. All right. So the trend line you saw me I drew before, it was before this particular candle break to the upside. So I was like waiting if the market break this trend line, I'm going to be like taking a buy that will take all the way to this zone before I bring down this BTC down. But as it is now, I think that trend line is going to be relevant for us. Let me mark this recent high too. All right, let me remove this. Like I said, it's going to be relevant for us. Now, this is the theory and my strategy. Now, you can see the market is ranging at this particular zone. What am I going to do next? And this is where my signal come in. And also for you to position yourself and know what you are going to be risky and the lock side you are going to be using. First, I'm supposed to sell BTC from this zone, but me selling BTC from this zone is not going to be very interesting, except BTC did not break this particular zone to the upside. If eventually BTC break this particular zone to the upside, you know that I'm going to be selling BTC at this particular zone, this particular horizontal line took here. If eventually, let me remove this thing. If eventually, let me, sorry guys, I'm coming. If eventually BTC did not break this particular zone and starts moving down to this particular place, you know that we are still going to buy BTC that will take us from this particular zone to this particular zone before we officially sell BTC. I don't know how long it's going to go down from this particular zone, but all I know is that anything that will make BTC to come down to this zone, I'm going to be buying BTC from here. Then if you move to the upside, I'm going to be selling BTC from here that will take us down all the way to here. So that is the two options I have. For now, I'm not going to be doing anything. Maybe when the market officially open, this particular market range here can break this horizontal line, then I will just like wait for it to move to the upside and hit up this zone before I will bring it down to this particular place. So what I will be doing right now is to position my long position shape to know the stop loss and the lock sign. No, this one is for long. In as much we are on a bullish trend, but BTC need to retrace a little, to make the chart. I think I'm going to be going with 500 and something pips. Yeah, I think this is okay. It said that we take us to this particular zone. Our 1 to 3 or maybe 1 to 4 risk reward at this particular zone. I'm selling BTC if only this particular trend break to the upside and hit up here. That will give us a structure, a chart pattern we call double top, which is something like this. Double top. That is my plan for selling of BTC. But if maybe at the end of the day, BTC did not break from this particular zone and maybe start moving to the downside and come all over to this place, I'm going to be buying BTC here that will take us up to this place and also bring down this BTC. That is the goal for me, and that is the plan for me this week on BTC. So take note on this. Let's go to the next one. Ethereum. I think it's almost the same chart structure, and I've already positioned my sell limit at that particular zone and watch what is going to happen. Let's check gold. Although gold has not officially opened, I still don't understand what is going up. Still don't understand what is going on right there. I'm still going to like observe it till the market officially open. It has not given me any position for me to clear direction for me to take any trade right now. So I'm going to be like watching it closely when the market open. Let's start check NAS 100. NAS 100 is still almost the same thing. NAS 100, this is what I'm looking at on NAS 100. Yeah, going to be selling NAS 100 at this particular zone. I don't think it's going to be going down from there. This is the structure for NAS 100 for me. Yeah, something like this. So let's just watch and see what's going to happen there. Link USD. For those who are trading cryptocurrency, I think at this moment you're supposed to be buying Link USD. I think that's the name of this particular currency. Supposed to be buying. Just place or buy now. Just place or buy now. Position your 1 to 3 risk reward, and maybe wait for a positive sell at the particular zone. So I think that will be all for today. That's my overall view on BTC, Ethereum, Gold, NAS 100, and Link USD. So I'm going to be watching from the moment the market open today. Then we'll see what is going to be happening and our next direction of the trend. So take note, my review on this particular signal is going to be on my next video. I'm going to be uploading on Thursday morning. So watch out for the next video if this particular signal is going to work out for us or not. I'm going to like bringing out the review. If it's a positive one or a negative one, everything is going to be dropping on that next video on Thursday. So let's watch out and see what's going to be happening next. So thank you for watching. See you on my next video. If this is your first time watching this video, please hit up the subscribe button. Make sure you like and share this video for those who want to learn more about forex trading, crypto trading, and many more. See you on my next video, like I say.